Alright. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna mash work, I'm gonna go gym, I'm gonna eat clean, I'm gonna pattern all my shit for today. Let's get it.
A few moments later.
Oh shit. I have to wash this beforehand.
Shit. Let me get 6 fried wings as a meal. Let me get a chicken burger with that as well. It's 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐿, but you can call me 𝐬𝐮. And this little skit that I just showed you is exactly how I used to live my life. We've all heard a self-improvement YouTuber say, be purposeful, live a meaningful and purposeful life. Or perhaps we just heard it in a casual conversation, speaking to some of our homies. But what is purpose? How do I find purpose? Who is purpose? These are the questions that I had in my head. They would piss me off because I didn't know how to answer them. Okay, live a purposeful life. How? What is my purpose? What does this even mean? I found answers to these questions as I progressed in my life. A sort of guideline as to how you can answer these questions as well. Being purposeful, one thing that I can say, makes you feel so proud and fulfilled of yourself. This makes you happy. So if you're looking for the secret to happiness, let me summarize it to you. Living a purposeful life is the secret for your happiness. The secret to perhaps cure your depression. Today, I want to share with you how I answered what is my purpose and how do I find my purpose. I will also teach you how you can tailor your lifestyle towards your purpose and live a purposeful life. Not too long ago, I was just like you. I was watching countless YouTube videos, video after video about purpose, finding purpose, elaborating on what purpose is. Do you know what they said? They said, think deeply. What does think deeply mean? How am I supposed to think deeply? That doesn't make sense at all. I felt even more confused afterwards. When I was younger, the only thing I was thinking about was the next Vanoss Gaming Gmod and GTA 5 video. Or just the strip club in GTA 5. Alright, so 𝐬𝐮, younger 𝐬𝐮, was as confused as Patrick or some shit from SpongeBob. But how did I eventually find purpose? How did I find more pleasure delaying gratification, more pleasure with my day-to-day life compared to any form of instant gratification task that I did indulge in? The first step, experimentation. My story starts since I was about 7 years old, 8 years old, and I started working with my dad in his luggage shop. With Asian families, you already know, the children get put into work since young. If you know, you know. And this sort of triggered that entrepreneur side of me. I didn't know this at the time. I didn't know this at all until recently when I started really thinking about it. That sort of triggered that entrepreneur side of me. As I grew older, I messed around with dropshipping, affiliate marketing, Amazon FBA, just sort of anything that could make me some form of Wi-Fi bread. How do you think these went? These were terrible. I didn't succeed in them at all because I had no passion in them. All I wanted to see was the money figure go up. I did it purely for the Wi-Fi bread. And that led to the downfall. That led to shitty quality of everything that I did regarding those sort of side hustles. It was until I was posting trick shots, playing Black Ops 2. Yes, I was a trick shotter. I was a big private match trick shotter growing up. This was sort of around the time when I got my Elgato game capture card for my birthday. And that sort of triggered that sort of social media. I want to get into social media. I want to share what I'm doing. I want to share the gift that I have. I was pretty good at it. And I was consistent in it. It was so fun to me. It was so enjoyable to me. Even though I didn't even get that much money from it. Obviously, getting money from it would be nice. But I did this purely from enjoyment, purely from fulfillment. It was just fun. It was purposeful. I stopped the page and this made me think that, okay, cool. I've narrowed it down to entrepreneurship and then I've narrowed it down to social media. Now I want to do something social media related. this made me open up another Instagram page whereby I was just posting motivational quotes, self-improvement quotes, quotes from the rich people like Robert Kiyosaki, for example. Again, I didn't make much money from this, but the work that I was doing was very purposeful. So now that you've experimented a lot in your life, unknowingly, really think deep about what made you passionate, what kept you going, what got you out of bed in the morning. If you haven't, no problem. Always be open to experimentation. Now on this step, I want you to write down your ideal day. What time do you wake up? You wake up at 7 in the morning. You wake up at 9 in the morning. You wake up at 11 in the morning. Do you train first? Do you work first? Or do you meditate? Do you journal? Whatever it may be. Write down your ideal day. And I'm sure there must be something in there that is work, but to you, doesn't feel like work. It feels purposeful to you. It's something that you want to do. For me, I found out I wanted to do something social media related and I wanted to do something motivational related. Therefore, I am a content creator providing self-improvement advice. I found this because of pure fulfillment. Not even purely because of the Wi-Fi bread. Wi-Fi bread is the cherry on top. This process is about exploring your interests and aligning your life towards these interests. Now that you sort of know what you want to do, you sort of have a rough idea as to what you want to do, start with 5 minutes a day working on this purposeful task. Start from 5 minutes, move on to 20 minutes, move on to 30 minutes, move on to an hour, move on to 2 hours, until your daily life looks as close to this ideal lifestyle as possible. There'll be a lot of reasons, a lot of excuses in your brain telling you not to do this. For me, I waited about half a year before I made my first video. Watch this to move faster. My brain kept telling me reasons and excuses to not do it. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to get more experience within my life. Oh, I need to do this. And just, your brain will hold you back. All you have to do is start. Because you're not going to randomly find time in the future. You're not going to randomly be the best at whatever it is you do. You're going to have to progressively overload that skill. The more you do these activities, the more you stay invested in them, the more passionate it becomes, the more purposeful it becomes, the more purposeful you are. You'll really feel the difference when you're not working on these goals. Recently, I've been in a bad rut where I've just been binging on bullshit all day. Your body and mind will crave this purposeful feeling. Your body and mind knows how rewarding, how fulfilling it is. You will get the signs to be on your purpose, to get back on your shit, to get back on the grind. Why is this? I want to say it's because we're goal-orientated creatures. We have to have a goal. We have to have something we work towards. This is what we've been sort of biologically programmed to do. This is how we have been biologically programmed. I'm sure you can relate. When you're indulging in instant gratification tasks, you don't really feel as good as you thought. It's not really as good as you thought, but the delayed gratification, they feel so much more better as soon as you've completed the tasks, and obviously for the future as well. Finding your purpose won't be an overnight process. I want you to really experiment. Think deep about your experiments and then I want you to jot down what your ideal day looks like. What's something that makes you pounce out of bed? What's something that keeps you going? What do you think you're built for? Then slowly but surely start tailoring your lifestyle towards this ideal day. Start tailoring your lifestyle to make it more purposeful. Living a purposeful life is so beautiful. It's so rewarding. It's so fulfilling. It's so intrinsically fulfilling. It's how I overcame a bunch of negative emotions, like feeling depressed, for example. And don't get me wrong, it was difficult. It was difficult finding my purpose. It was difficult working on my purpose. But it's worth every little bit of effort. Now, I want to hear from you. If you found your purpose, What were the steps that you took? If you haven't found your purpose, what steps are you going to take? It's 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭, but you can call me 𝐾𝐨𝐬𝐭. And my purpose here is to help you improve your self-improvement journey as much as possible. If this resonates with you, connect with the channel, drop a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It's a win-win situation for the both of us. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.